Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Your girl Indigo Diamond here with another video, here to talk about the latest episode of RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 3. Nearly messed that up. Before we get into that, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like the video, and tell me down below, who are you rooting for? So, before we get into the actual episode itself, it's October. October is the month with Halloween in, that's the reason for my sort of beaten up appearance. Usually when I do Halloween makeup, I tend to go for the, oh look, I've been beaten up look. Don't know why, just always have. So today Indigo looks like she's been in a bit of a fight, maybe dead with blue lips, who knows, I don't know, not sure where I was going for. But, right, so this was a weird challenge. So this week's episode, they had to do some, like a sort of exercise video dance choreography thing. Weird. It reminded me back of that challenge back in season 3 of American Drag Race, except obviously slightly different, because in that one they each had their own sort of like exercise equipment that they had to go with. This one, there was sort of like 3 groups, they were each assigned their own thing. So yeah, you had some of the girls on bikes, some of them were supposed to be like yummy mummies, and then you had the ball busters. It wasn't my favourite challenge, if I'm honest. And to be fair, this wasn't really my favourite runway. Which is weird. It was supposed to be like red carpet ready. Like a look you'd wear on the red carpet, so let's go through them, and we'll do it in alphabetical order as usual, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. So first up is Charity Case. Now, I like this colour on her. It's a lovely sort of orange, and she's got like the fish on her head. It's very sort of like, is it 20s? And I've been watching Downton Abbey recently. I think we're currently on season 3. I know I'm really late to the game with this. And honestly, a lot of the outfits in that, I'm like, oh, I'm not a big fan of that. Oh, I'm not a big fan of that. Oh, I'm not a big fan of that. And some other half thinks that I just don't like the 20s style. This is, I like the feathers. I'm not sure about the main dress itself. I think I maybe want more shape. But I like the shoe. And I don't mind the hairy leg. It really doesn't bother me that much. It's not really something I notice, if I'm honest. Like when Charity Case is walking the main stage, I don't like look at her legs and go, they're hairy. What are you doing? And, you know, when it comes to the male persuasion, I do like a hairy man, so maybe that's why I don't mind so much. But anyway, yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's not my favourite. So let's move on to, this is going to be a pain in the butt, isn't it? Is that going to be better? There we go. Choriza May is next. And so I like the hair. I know the like crown bit is part of the hair. I feel like she could have done without that. I don't really like the dress itself. I like the colour, the blue. The blue's really nice, and I like that it goes with her makeup. It's the white. I don't feel like she needed the white. I feel like she could have done that as just skin. I don't like the fact that it's like different on the legs. So you've got one that's like part of the white bodysuit and then just like a leg. And I don't like the belt. I mean, I like the colour of the blue. I like the inside of it as well. And I like that it kind of opens up at the bottom. I maybe could have done without the white bodysuit and without the like crown bit on the head. Like the shoe. Electra Fence. Ooh, Electra. This was not a good look for me. You know what? It if I can find one, I'll put a picture up next to this of who Elektra reminds me of. It's from Star Wars. It very much reminds me of that. But yeah, there isn't really a shape, and I don't like the black gloves with it either. It's just a no for me. I also feel like with the hair and the like lip colour and even the colour of the earrings, I would have gone with a complete, like, maybe a more colourful outfit. It's not for me. Vaday. Now, I like this hair. I love this dress. There was, during the episode when she was walking in this dress, it did not look like it fitted right at the front, like around like the bust. It just did not look like it fitted right. Also, for me, now this is just me, personal opinion, it's my channel, I give my opinions. I like the dress, but it gives more wedding vibes than it does red carpet vibes. Not sure about you guys, but that's what I feel. I get more wedding vibes than red carpet. On to Kitty Scott-Claus. I do like this look. I wish the hair was bigger, because I like the hair and I think it's the right sort of style, right colour for it. I needed more of the hair. I just felt like it was a bit too small, considering, all about that proportionising. The outfit itself, I do like. Obviously, it's a well-known dress. This is sort of like the Marilyn Monroe, Madonna style dress. I like it. It's not overly exciting because obviously it has been done before, but it is still very nice and it is one of the better looks in my opinion of this runway. Krystal Versace. So this, I could see someone like JLo wearing this. I love that colour. I think it looks really good on her. My main problem with this outfit, and funnily enough, it's not actually anything to do with the outfit. So obviously she's got a breastplate on. Now the breastplate itself is going up her neck, and you can see it comes like down here, like under her chin, and it was very distracting for me during the episode. Like, I was just looking at it going, could you not have like maybe got one that or cut it down to like here and then just wore like maybe a bigger necklace or something to cover it up? Because it's what obviously a lot of queens do when they have breastplates. Like, they go down here and then they just wear either a big enough necklace to cover it, or the outfit they're wearing will sort of like cover it at the top just to keep the illusion going. Apart from that, it's a nice outfit. River Medway. Outfit looks much better than last week's outfits did, and this is sort of more what I expect from River Medway based on her promo look, because her promo look was quite good and very elevated, and then obviously last week's looks just, they weren't at all. With the bodice itself, you can see this bit where the sort of satin fabric's not covering it, and then it goes from the purpley pattern down into a purple pant. I kind of wish that had like gone all the way down so you wouldn't have been able to see the pant. It's personal opinion. It's an opinion. I do like this outfit. It does remind me ever so slightly of something that like Blair Sinclair tried to do when she was on All Stars 5. You remember the backwards barbecue, whatever it was? Reminds me a bit of that with the outfit wise, but obviously this is better executed. I don't mind the hair. I don't mind the shoe. Yeah, all in all, not too bad. I like the fact that she didn't go over the top with jewellery. She just wore one bracelet. That's nice. Scarlett Harlett. Beautiful queen. I love that hair. And the thing is, everything works well. She's got, ring on each finger, ring on each hand. I love this necklace and these earrings, and I do love this dress, especially with the shoe. It is simple, but I really like this. I would try and wear this. I really enjoy it. I love the colour. I think it looks great. Very pretty, very pretty. Vanity Milan. Love this colour. I would have liked different hair. Maybe even just like different hair colour and bigger volume. Again, love the lip. I don't mind the outfit itself. I don't really like these plumes. I just feel like they look a bit cheap. Like when it gets to like the top of the outfit where you've just got like the odd one here and there, it looks a bit cheap. I maybe would have got rid of those and just kept sort of like the flowers themselves, without the like plume bits coming out of it, because I love this down the bottom. But apart from that, I do like it. I think it's very nice. Veronica green makes me think of Bette Midler. Really makes me think of Bette Midler, but like almost like an Amazonian Bette Midler, and it's because she's got the sort of like Wonder Woman braces on. Just imagine her trying to deflect bullets in this now. The yellow's nice on her. I think it's okay. It's not like the most, again, not the most like original dress itself. Obviously it very much reminds me of what Trinity K. Bonet wore for her promo for All Star 6, but it's nice. It's not terrible. Victoria Scone. Now, Victoria was obviously like dealing with her injury this episode, and when she was walking down the runway, she was wearing like trainers to obviously help with her walking and stuff. This dress, now, I don't know if this was her original intended outfit for this episode, or if it was a case of with her original outfit, I don't know, maybe it was going to be too difficult to get into or something, and so she wore this. I'm kind of disappointed. And I'll tell you why. It's because she set such a high bar last episode. And this is just, it's simple. And it doesn't look like it fits properly around the, like, cinch. Yeah, it's just disappointing. I also, you know what? I wish she had bigger hair as well. And it's just because she's got such a dramatic face, I just feel like she needed bigger hair. Like, I would have been fine with that style. I just needed it to be bigger. Says me, sat here in a really flat wig because I've not done anything with it. But I'm not on Drag Race. I love the colour on her. I love that necklace. It's... Especially considering what her entrance look was, this just needed to be more, and I just wanted bigger hair. But I mean, again, it's okay. It's just a bit simple, and obviously she was the last one. Yeah, it was not the best runway for me. There wasn't many that I really liked, if I'm honest. Challenge itself, I wasn't massively fond of. Krystal Versace won again this week, twice in a row. Bully for her. There was obviously some controversy about the mini challenge, because they did the sort of like, oh, you know, Shady, who do you think fits in this category? And Krystal picked Victoria for biggest competition and went, oh, well, she's the biggest. Which is obviously a fat joke. Haha, very funny. This obviously caused a big stir online. I mean, they did kind of squash it in the episode. And Victoria spoke about, obviously, her battle with like bulimia and how, you know, she's been big, she's been skinny, you know, and now she's happy with who she is. I'm very glad she is happy with who she is. You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with her size at all. I think she looks perfectly fine. I think did Krystal say about like being like too skinny all her life or something? But you know, they squashed it, so I've got no qualms with Krystal about it. I think it's just one of those things that maybe moving forward she needs to think before she speaks about things like this, because you know, it's one of those things. It's like, you know, Victoria obviously spoke it out, talked it out with her, and they were fine. It might not be like that in a future case. She might do a similar thing, and you know, it could go really badly. But it's just about, I mean, she's 19. Maybe she doesn't know any better at the moment. You know, maybe she's not really been around bigger people. Maybe the bigger people she has been around have been fine with it. You know, we don't know the backstory behind this. At the end of the day, for me, they squashed it. It's fine. I don't care. Moving on. But Krystal won this challenge. I'm not sure who I would have picked apart from Krystal. I mean, Veronica did quite well. I think Veronica was close to winning, but, you know, didn't quite get there. And I do wonder if it was maybe the outfit for the judges just pushed it over to Krystal's. I do applaud Krystal for pushing through, because she was really nervous in the rehearsals. Whether she was just faking that out and she was actually always, you know, up for it, who knows. But it is what it is. Our bottom two were Vanity, Milan and Electra Fence. I'm not sure about Vanity being in the bottom. I know one of their biggest critiques was her hair colour in the challenge, and I was like, oh, that's are we trying to pick straws? Is she one you want in the bottom, or Electra Fence, they said she went too quickly, and honestly her runway look I just didn't like, so I think that was fine with her being in the bottom. With the lip sync song, again, Electra was doing all the flips, tricks and everything under the sun, and Vanity, as much as she did some stunts, they were well placed, made sense with the song, and for the most part she was just feeling the emotion of the song. Vanity stayed, and I agree, I think that was the right call, but you know, I kind of think Electra maybe should have gone last week. Nothing against her, it was just based on the lip sync for me. I feel like Anubis felt the song more, so I don't know. But you know, yes, we say goodbye to Electra, but you know, she still got onto Drag Race 8. You know, that's a feat in itself, and you know, she's got her sisterhood. She will be fine as long as the trolls don't start coming for her, which I'm pretty sure they already have. Next week, what was next week? I can't remember what next week was. Was it Design Challenge? I don't remember. Do I have a person I want to see? I want Victoria to make it to the end, but at the end of this episode they said that she has to go speak to the doctors and they will decide whether she can continue in the competition or not. I think she's gone. I don't think they're going to allow her to continue. If they do, I think it's going to get worse and she's going to go home. It's one of those things. We've not really had anyone with an injury that's been able to keep going. So unfortunately I don't think she's going to make it. Not because she gets eliminated for being bad in a challenge. I just think with her knee injury, I think she's going to end up being told she has to leave. But on that note, if she is told she has to leave, in theory, because they do it with every other queen that has to leave for a medical reason, she'll be able to come back next season. It's going to be really weird though, because then it's like, as a queen from season 2 ends up on season 3, a queen from season 3 ends up on season 4. You know, it's like, are we going to get the same sort of thing happen on season 4 where something happens and they have to come back for season 5? I do like Veronica. I like that she sort of seems to have a different attitude this time, almost. So I'd like to see her go far. Scarlett Harlett, I just think is really sweet. I'd like to see her go far. Kitty Scott-Claus is quite amusing. Choriza May, I love Choriza May at this point. Just how could you not love Choriza May? She's amazing. She's brilliant. I love her so much. Vaday, I want to like Ella Vaday. I really want to like Ella Vaday. I just feel like she's coming off as a douchey guy. Like, Ella Vaday is hot. Ella Vaday is very attractive. But it's kind of unattractive because he knows he's attractive. And he's like, yeah, I'm attractive. I'm the trade of the season. Yeah, and it's just kind of... Okay, that's kind of unattractive. Put me off now. And I don't know, they just seemed very much like perturbed that they weren't in the top for this challenge. And it was just kind of like, yeah, but I mean, you didn't really stand out to me. And then like in the challenge itself, when you turned around, like you could see your breastplate was like moving about and everything at the back. I don't know, there's just, I want to like Ella Vaday, I really do. There's just, put me off. But yeah, so that was episode 2. We've now said goodbye to 2 queens already. Anubis and Electra Fence have both gone. Kind of sad they didn't do a 2 tops lip sync again this time round. Seems like they were just doing that for the first episode. But hey, I suppose. I mean, I kind of wish if they'd done that for the first episode, they hadn't eliminated anyone like they sort of like they do in America. I just feel like it would have made more sense, maybe. But that is going to be all from me for this week. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like the video, and tell me down below, who are you rooting for? And do you think Victoria is going to come back, or do you think the doctors will tell her that she has to leave? I think they're going to tell her she has to leave, personally. Until then, I'm your girl Indigo Diamond, and I will see you lovely, lovely people next time. See ya!